United States is the proud owner of thousands of nuclear weapons, all developed in 2 laboratories, one in Los Alamos, New Mexico, and one in Livermore, California. From their creation, both labs were managed by the University of California, first alone, and now in cooperation with the multinational corporation Bechtel. UC President Dean says that, quote, "I'd rather be on the inside, having a voice, playing a role in the decision-making, and bringing the values of good science to the institution, and that without good science, we will not have national security." But as the labs continue to create new nukes, some students believe enough is enough. Some students are hungry for change.
Here in the Baytree Plaza, a group of student activists are gathered as part of a radical new strategy to attempt to end the UC's control of the labs. That strategy? Not eating food.
I'm here today because today is day 8 of the UC-wide hunger strike.
The UC, they don't really do any on-the-ground management. They're just sort of there as a cover, to give these labs an air of legitimacy.
We feel this is antithetical to the UC's mission. We want to withdraw our seal of approval from this business of nuclear weapons design and production.
This is kind of the conclusion of a really long period of people trying to work with the Regents to end UC management, people going to Regents meetings, people being shut down, and this is a point where the student voice has come to using the health of students to get the Regents' attention.
There was a few days that that were pretty easy, but about the 5th day I started completely losing energy and not being able to get out of bed.
I really want to eat also. I mean, like, I'll tell you, we were talking about it last night. It's like, dude, some like garlic, spinach, like green onions.
It's been kind of hard. I've been pretty tired, but since like the cause is something I believe in, it makes it worth it.
Olive oil and mushrooms, anything. Like, you think about food and it's just like, man, like that really is part of people's lives.
For me personally, hunger striking is a way to connect physically with what I'm feeling emotionally and what I know mentally. It's a way for me to experience how I as a student fit in to this university and in with a larger system that causes very real devastation for entire groups of people all over the world.
The Regents meeting is tomorrow morning, so we're really hoping strongly that they'll agree to our resolution and sever ties with the weapons labs.
The next day, the protesters traveled to the Regents meeting in San Francisco. UC Rep. Chris Harrington told Banana Slug News that the administration respected their right to protest, but objected to their tactics, saying, quote, "A hunger strike is not a healthy way to approach this debate." According to Mark Valen, Chairman Richard Blum suggested that the labs are necessary to, quote, "prevent Al-Qaeda from getting the bomb," to which one protester responded, "You are worse than 1,000 Al-Qaedas." However, Regent Norman Patisse told protesters, "Your concerns are real. We all live on this planet together." As the protesters continued to disrupt the meeting, the police were called. Most of the group moved to outside the building, but 13 chose to stay and be arrested. Valen said most of the group ended their strike after the meeting because, quote, "Our energies are needed elsewhere," but that they considered the action a success, attracting attention to the cause, that the struggle against the labs will continue.
And that, my friends, is how the story ends. This is Kane Lynch. Back to you in the studio.